Believe you can and you will. I had that perfect house, the perfect family, the small, beautiful house, the little garden, the flowers, and my little girls, and my beautiful, beautiful husband. Life was perfect. But was it that perfect? Every month was a struggle. We had £50. Yes, £50 to our name at the end of the month. That's without clothes, without anything. We were so much more than that. Alan is an amazing guy. He is what I call Peter Perfect. He does everything so well, and he was working for this guy that was just running the whole show. And one day I said to him, Al, you are so much better than this. You are so much better. You can do so much more. Leave, start up yourself. Let's make this family. You've got a little girls. Let's provide for them. Let's make life amazing. I can't do it. I can't do it, Shell. I've got the girls to look after. I've got you. I've got to provide for my family. No, let's just do it. Come on. So what do? I believed in him so much. I believed he had everything within him to get this business up and running, and I was there to support him every step of the way. So what happened? We got that big house. We got that amazing house. It was nearly just under $500,000 by the time we got there, and life was perfect. We had our girls. My fitness was at an all-time best. I was out there doing stuff for me, working with the company, and life was amazing. And I remember, because I was into fitness so much, I had my best friend living next door. One day we decided to get on the bikes. You know, those little bikes that you pull the children along? And you're sort of like this on the bike. And I was like this, come on. She absolutely hated it. So there was one day I came home and I got home. And I'll never forget, I was like, what's going on? What's happening? My legs, they'd swollen up so bad. And it was like, every few hours, something was feeling really wrong. So Al comes home. Al, look at my legs. Look, can you see them? They're all swollen and my jaw really hurts. And then every day for the next week, my body just stopped working. Every day was more and more where I couldn't move. I used to swing my legs out of bed, and I'd swing them around, and it was like, I can't move. And it took me forever to get myself up to that position. It wasn't good. It really just wasn't good. So we had to go searching. We went searching to try and find somebody that would be able to help me quick, because we needed to know. I was getting worse, and I couldn't look after my beautiful, beautiful little girls. And then, so we got to the doctors, and it was that day that we found out, we had to find out what was wrong. And I remember my dad came along with me. My dad is the most beautiful man. He's so loving, caring. He couldn't do anything but be with me that day to find out. So we pull up to the hospital, and God, it's that, you know, where you walk in and it's that white room with the blue chairs, all plastic, and that smell, you know, that horrible smell of death. That's just what it felt like. And I walked into this room, and there was like 60 to 70-year-olds. Dad, are we here? Is this the right room? Why am I here? Why am I here in this room full of 60 to 70-year-olds? I'm 24 years old, Dad. 24. I shouldn't be here. So we sat down. I could see, I looked at him, I could see. He's quite a tearful man, and he was very quiet that day. So we sat down, and it was tick, 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 It's all I could hear is that clock, tick, tick. Sat there with my eyes closed, breathing in, thinking, when's it next term? When's it my turn? And then the door goes, squeak. Mrs. Payne, come on, Dad, it's time to go in. So he grabs my arm and I walk like this. And I get into the room and there she is, standing there in a white cloak with her glasses on, looking scary, really scary. And I was like, oh my God, I'm here to find out what's wrong with me. Why does she look so scary? Why? So we sat down and the first thing Dad says, is my daughter going to end up in a wheelchair? Dad, what are you going on about? Wheelchair? Of course I'm not. No. Am I? No. Mrs. Payne is going to be fine. Michelle is going to be fine. She's got what we call psoriatic arthritis. But all it will take is a couple of injections and she'll be fine. We'll get her stabilised and she'll be all good. She'll be back to normal. So, yes, thank you. Amazing. So we walk out and there's some positivity there for weeks. This is it. We've got our answers. It didn't go that way. It just didn't go that way. I believed it would. It didn't. I was having injections. They should have been into my bum every 6 weeks. They were going straight into my kneecaps every 2 weeks. Straight, a big fat needle straight in to my kneecaps. So it got to a stage I was so bad, Alan was having to lift me in and out the bath. I just couldn't move. Life was crap. Life was horrible. My 2 little girls were having to defend for themselves. So my sister lived in Spain and it crossed our minds that, is that a healthier place to go? Will I be healthier there? Will the sun help me? So we went to the doctors and it was, yes, go, Michelle, it will help. And the foods they have and the oils, it'll be brilliant. So there was that decision again. We were in a £400,000 house, a big house. We were happy, really happy. Would we give all this up? Would I pull Alan and the girls away from their home and their family just for me? But we weren't happy. I wasn't happy. I couldn't defend and look after my little girls. They were looking after me. They were 3 and 5. They were looking after me. They were going and getting their own lunches. So we went. And life, there we are, up again. Life is good. I get my medicine controlled. I'm under control. It is brilliant. We've got friends, we're having drinks. Life is great. 3 years past, the business back home is going, We'd left it with a friend. Didn't quite turn out like that. And it got to a stage that we were looking at our girls going, what else is around? What else is there here for our girls? And I say to Al, we've got to go back. Al, we've got to go back. We can't go back. No one wanted me to go home. They'd seen where I'd been. They'd seen where I'd got to. But I believed in me and I believed that we had to do something for our girls. So it was all right. I'm going to be all right, Al. We can do this. We can do this together. It's gone. I'm okay. So we went home. But the guilt was there. The guilt that I'd pulled Al away and we walked in to the UK with £15,000 in our hand and £50,000 in debt in the business. Back to way beyond where we were when we first started off, when our babies were tiny. So it was that time again. Al, you've got this. Come on, we can do this. We've got to build ourselves back up again. We can make our life what we had before. There was no way I was going to not go back to giving him what he needed to have that house that he had when he was younger. There was this time, it was really, really funny. There's an estate agent, and it was like, we've gone there and we went, okay, we've come to look at a house. Oh, Mrs. and Mr. Payne, you want that one? No, I want that one. No, you want that one, really? Where's your mortgage? Well, we haven't got one yet. Okay, what's all your details? No, that's definitely the one you want. I said to her, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. We're getting that house that we deserve. Bye. And then what we did is we went out there. We got that money. We got that mortgage offer. And it was like, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Payne, you back for the house? No, we're back for that one. Huh? Yeah, we're back for that one. There you go. Oh yes, that's the perfect house. But I believed in us so much that we got back to where we were when everyone else said it was just a dream that would never happen. It's amazing what dreams can do for you. So we were on the up again. We were on the up. Everything was going well. And I decided, right, now it's time for me. I'd been doing loads of fitness, working on my body. My psoriatic arthritis was under control, and it was time for me. Time to see what I had in me, what belief I had in me. Because I'd had years of belief in now. Now it's about me too. So I went on this body transformation, 12 weeks. Chicken and rice, chicken and rice, chicken and rice. Yes, that's basically all I ate for 12 weeks. I got an amazing transformation, absolutely amazing. Afterwards, there was this one, literally within a couple of days, I was walking into the gym. Hi, Michelle. Hi. Hello, how are you? Michelle, have you seen it? What? Have you seen you're in the magazine? What magazine? I didn't actually know that my coach had actually written an article on me. So it's like, yes, the top shelf in WH Smith, go see. So I was running. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And I get into the shop and I go, I'm in a magazine. I'm in this fitness magazine. And she says, it's over there. So I open it up. I'm like, oh my God, I've got a double spread in this magazine. And either side, there's like 20-year-olds, all nice and fit and all sexy. And there's me. And it says, how to lift weights over 40. Not quite the header I wanted, but I made it then. I was in a magazine. The belief I had in me went beyond. It went beyond. But that actually wasn't the transformation. Little did I know that after that, there was no accountability for me. I started to create these patterns that arose where I was having chocolate. A couple of bags, chocolate. Yes, I love chocolate. Then you know those Costco bags, those big bulk ones, just for sharing. I'd be eating those. And then it just got worse and worse. My body craved everything it had missed for those 12 weeks and more. And now it was like, I can't stop. I got to get it in. It wasn't good. It really wasn't good. And there was one day, it would be like, for instance, there was, it'd be Alan. He'd go to bed and I'd be like, she's going to go. Secret. And it became a secret. I knew I was doing it. I would hide it so nobody else could have them. He'd go to the toilet. Okay, it was time to go and eat more. One day that had to change. One day I said, no, this is not what you're here for. I'd gone to a bin. I'd gone over to the bin. I'd had my binge. I felt sick, really sick, but I'd still carried on eating. There was about 10 or so left in the bag. I threw it away and walked away. But there's that brain, that mind that just keeps going. Go, you need those, you've left some. Go have them. I felt sick, disgusted with myself, but there I was, walking back to that bin. Oh my God. Okay. Under the dirty tissues, out I get. In it goes. That's it. That done it for me. There was no way I was going to give myself another label. There was no way I was going to do that. So my journey became a journey of transformation that day. The day that I decided to grow, to know that all these things that kept coming up and down in my life was just making me stronger. And I knew I had to be there for people that would head in that same direction, that went through some sort of transformation of some kind, that accountability needed to be there for them, for you. So I built my tribe. My tribe is coming. And now all I can say to you is, I believe in all of you. My journey shows that we all have the ability to be down here and come back up. If we believe that life will become better when we get out of our comfort zone and we continue working forward towards our goals, towards our dreams, and know that we can achieve them, the actual power of belief is incredible. We all have it within us. If I could say anything to any of you today, it would be, believe you can, and you will, because you do have it in you.